Roy Cohn played a bit part in the prosecution of Alger Hiss and developed his crusader's concern with the issue of communist infiltration of the United States government. As Cohn told Sidney Zion, this was by no means a right-wing tack at the time. Anti-communism and its obverse, loyalty, were causes first championed after the Second World War, not by Joseph McCarthy, but by the Truman administration. By age 23, Cohn was center stage for the so-called trial of the century, the prosecution of Julius and Ethel Rosenberg for delivering atomic secrets to the Soviet Union. For a start, says Cohn, at age 21 he had taken part in a complicated piece of favor banking involving Tammany Hall and one of its men's auxiliaries, the mob, to get Irving Sapol his job as United States Attorney. Sapol became the prosecutor in the Rosenberg case and made Cohn his first lieutenant. Next, says Cohn, he did some favor banking for an old family friend, Irving Kaufman. Al Cohn had played a big part in getting Judge Kaufman a federal judgeship. Now Judge Kaufman was dying to preside at the trial of the century. Cohn says he went straight to the clerk in charge of assigning judges to criminal cases, pulled the right strings, and Judge Kaufman was in. Throughout the trial, says Cohn, he and Judge Kaufman kept in secret communication. Judge Kaufman, he says, would go out on the street and use a telephone booth next to the Park Avenue Synagogue. Cohn would take the call at a booth behind the judge's bench in the courtroom. Before his death in 1986, Mr. Cohn told Mr. Zion, if the Rosenbergs had a communication system like Irving had, they never would have been caught, let alone executed. An American Bar Association committee exonerated both men of any improper conduct in 1977. How much of Cohn's version is true, and how much is just big talk? Either way, it offers a clue to Cohn's purpose in deciding at the 11th hour to leave an autobiography behind.